guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have round 17. This is going to be Mexico and we are doing okay. We are 21 points clear in the driver's standings, even though that we are 4th in the constructors. And yes, gentleman has scored 4 points. So we're going to aim to keep P4 in the championship, which will help us in next year, and see if we can secure first in the drivers by the next couple of events. Hopefully it wouldn't go down to Abu Dhabi, which is the final race of the season. So we're going to head into this. It's going to be completely wet for the race, so we will be going on the softs all day. So if we quickly go to here, toggle weather, there we go, look. Rain from start, so I would say finish. So for light rain, then it says probably go to heavy rain. So it will be the soft tyre. Start off qualifying.
Standing by.
Doesn't matter if we don't qualify on pole. As it is a wet road. So anything can happen, really. So let's see what we can do. Get a decent gap to Lewis behind us. Do have a decent gap now. Let's see what we can do. Start off at 1 lap, open up the DRS. Stay as much to us this side as we can. We'll rock on the curb, the braking, first braking zone, spot on really. Bit slow. Second phase bit though. That's completely fine. Now back on the power. Perez sets fastest lap of the race. No, 20, sorry, fastest lap. And Carlos Sainz does. Max hasn't made it easy for us at all. Red Bull hasn't had a good season this season, so and it's a 15-4.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
it made that easy for Staff normal. He didn't make it easy for us, so no point in giving him. You're very quick around there. So that was that. Hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna skip on. I'm sure they are new. They are new, and we're gonna skip on for the last couple of minutes of qualifying. So there's no point in trying this mediums.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
We're now going up to track. We're going to see what we can do. Oh, just ahead. They're just behind the Alpine zone. What's on there though, seriously. Oh, like a lovely tow of my teammate. Currently P9. So obviously the improvements in the car and improvements what we've made to him as well have worked. Four tenths in the first sector we have found. 3.5. We've lost 3 tenths now. the final sector we have found, put across the line, about 8.5 tenths.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
So, I'm pretty sure we'll be starting on pole position.
With qualifying finished,
Yeah.
it's time to remind ourselves
Lando,
of our top three.
second,
The captain,
Charles Leclerc,
Norris,
third.
and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
1.4 seconds to Lando, which means I can put it up on Mexico even more, because I do drive an 80% AI if I don't feel like I am strong at some circuits, or I'll put it up to 90 if I am absolutely quick. I want fair, like clean, like really good racing for you guys, so I can put it up in Mexico to 90. But that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous around Mexico.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're
Never
pretty
been
happy with
that
that.
quick round here.
It's always good to qualify at the front, isn't it? Are you happy with your performance today? Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over your rivals? Appreciate your time.
So I'll be seeing you guys for the race. Peace out. We'll be back here for some race in Mexico with 5 red lights, and away we go here. And it's been an absolute shocker. Tyres are not up to temperature at all. Now into second place. Need to catch Lando in our 18 lap race, but Lando will be on an absolute flyer. McLaren and the wet are unbeatable. Like a Ferrari as well, they're very good. But McLaren have the edge in the wet. So you can see what we can do. Lando's really slow through the S's. But he just has a better grip going into the corners. But as we end lap 1, Lando is leading. He just has such better grip coming out the corners, Lando does. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the grip. Go in the back of Lando. If we can get the power down early enough as we can, we're going to be side by side as we get through just before the S's. We can pull away. Using our downforce that we have on the car, we can pull away. But we go deep into this corner. Allow Lando to come back at us. As Mick Schumacher's out the race.
Great work.
Lando is
That's a
catching
new
back
fastest
up.
lap of the race.
Do not give him the slipstream at all costs.
You'll
side
out
by
a second
side
lap on the car
as we
behind.
go down into turn 1. We're going to be late on the brakes as always, but Lando fights back, coming down the inside, down in the inside next corner, and we've got the move as it is, but Lando's going to come back on very good tyres. As you can see, he's gaining coming down the straights. We'd go defensive, block him down the inside. Might compromise our corner just a little bit, but we brake early enough to get the job done. It's always harder to drive it in the wet with our car.
Yellow flag.
Looks like a mechanical failure then. He's not binned it or anything.
Green flag.
So we're slightly too deep again. So our car is really struggling for grip.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of the race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please. That means lifting off the throttle and letting the car coast to the braking line.
So we have kept the Lando behind, but he's going to fight the way back. We can have the inside, but we go to the outside. Get late on the brakes as possible, turn into the corner, make sure we don't tap or anything, and spin ourselves around, and we've not done that. We lock up, searching for grip anywhere we can find it. The S's we have much more fine to seem to have the grip in the S's, we don't anywhere else on track. Finally get the corner right. We lock up massively to allow Lando to come back at us. Be within half a second at least of us, and he's pretty much there. Within half a second down the straight in the wet, they can still have us. Really trying to save this fuel. Be less harsher with the tyres as well. So we're lifting, coasting. And as you can see, we've had that back. We are second clear of Lando on the end of lap 6.
We're leading our teammate by 10.7 seconds.
Tyres are really harsh around here. They cannot just pull away from this McLaren at all. It's only the S's we can get away from him. Everywhere else he comes back at us. He just has better grip everywhere else and we don't. think we've gone for a long, quick corners and not slow corners, so McLaren are catching us up, but we lock up again.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
Everywhere else, we're going to cool down the tyres. And we're going to be back. Trying to search for that grip again. Can't find the grip around here. Will be track limits, our first one of this race. Couldn't see the corner of the water patches on our screen. So only just slower that round. But we are 2.3 seconds to Lando now. I think his tyres are now starting to go off. As everybody else's tyres are going off as well. The thing is with our tyres, it's good because we can keep our tyres in a good working window for a longer period. So say if we're on the inters, they can go for a lot longer than everybody else can. We don't know if there's going to be a regulation change this season at all, so we've got to be careful to keep spending our RMD until we can definitely be certain we need to. We're not going to push it at all.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
We are quicker on that lap. Half race distance. .29 the highest. So Lando's could be somewhere around 39 because our tyre wear is absolutely the best. Because we were doing fastest laps where Lando could only, like some Mercedes, McLaren and Ferrari could only put in one of the best laps they could have for the tyres when we were 3/10 quicker on an older set than they were. I think it was in the dry, I think it was Brazil last year. But we're going to do what Jeff says. We're going to head into the pits this lap. Does anybody else following? No, Lando don't, Leclerc don't, Hamilton doesn't.
Complete, go now.
So we are going on the two-stop strategy.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Here we go then, can we catch the likes of Lando? Everything on a fresher set of tyres. It's fresh rubber, we could have caught everybody napping. Held up by Ocon in that middle sector, but the dance down the inside. Everybody then might be going on the one stop. We will have fresher rubber at the end of the race. Look at the grip we've got. So I like the likes of
Light rain
Alonso.
will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Our gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
JB pit, no he doesn't, he stays out. But we have a bit of a wobble on the exit. We still get that fast
Just a reminder, we are critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so
Button is
think about
harvesting.
starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting earlier into the corners.
Have we put a stroke of genius in this race?
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
We could be catching the likes of McLaren and all that lot. They're going to try and hang it out. I don't think their tyres will last. They're going to try and do it though. Set another fastest lap. We are coming at them like pace 97. we squeeze Bottas out and force him to give us position, because we are so much quicker on a new set. But can we catch Lando, Leclerc, and I think it's Lewis Hamilton by the end of the race, as we give Ricardo, a love tap, give him the hurry up. Go a bit deep. We have pace through there like no other. Dirty air is really affecting us in that last corner, but we're going to come out Sainz. It's now down to 3/10, 3.5 tenths, now 3/10. By the time we get to the braking zone, if we go late enough on the brakes, we can get him. Super move, 10 seconds, 4 laps. We can do this.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Their tyres are going to be starting to go off very quickly.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.9 seconds.
It might come down to the last lap, but we have put the stroke genius strategy on today.
Just
7
a
tenths
reminder,
quicker on that lap.
we are critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting earlier into the corners.
That's our second warning. Next one will be a penalty. They're now just up ahead. Is second on that lap. Now they have to put it out to dry. Lando has extended, but can we catch them? 3 laps. Their tyres are really now going off now.
They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Ricardo has an issue.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
What can
The
we
gap to the
do?
car ahead is 2.3 seconds. Some information on Verstappen. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
As we are now 1.7 behind Lewis, 2.6 behind Leclerc, and I would say about 3.9 behind Lando Norris, who is up ahead of this pair. Can we catch? Can we pass? Do we just have a slight lock-up? Surely these guys up ahead, their tyres are absolutely finished. As we get past Lewis Hamilton. Oh, yellow flag. Verstappen.
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
This is your
Can
final
we get
lap,
Lando on
final
this
lap of
lap?
the race.
Leclerc is harvesting all of the battery power he can. Oh, he's made contact with us. I am going to use a flashback with that. That is not acceptable at all. Just tried to do it again, but we've got around him.
We've been awarded.
Oh, no, we're gonna have to take it back again. Oh, we'll take that back again. Oh, my days. Happened again now. We'll take that back again. No, we'll take it back here. Oh, we've collected him. We've got him though. That's unfortunate. That's not the way I wanted to win.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
That is not the way I wanted to win.
Great job.
We
You've
went
done
for it, the door
everything
closed.
we wanted today.
Oh, that's not the way I wanted to win. But we had to go for it. We had to. Well, that was game over.
It's a performance to be proud of from
That
our
is
Mexico City Grand Prix winners.
Not the way I
Talk to
wanted
me,
to win.
Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
initially.
The faces on our
So
top three look so incredibly happy.
Lando finished P3. At least he did finish on the podium. What a race he did.
Let's have a quick look at how the driver standings have changed. The captain increases their
Jesus.
championship lead. Now,
Button
let's
to 10,
discuss,
we got
Ants, who
point
would
with
you say
Button.
is a contender for driver of the day?
Stand-
I have to
Standings.
give it to the captain.
We
They
are
fought so
41
hard and
points
had
clear of
incredible
Bottas.
pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
No,
change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting...
There's nothing we could have done. But that was absolutely phenomenal race, to be honest. But next season I'll need to stop using the flashbacks. Because I just know it's there, so I need to take them away. But yeah, we need but there's nothing we could have done really. We went for the gap and he suddenly closed it. We knew it was going to close, but we had to go for it. And yes, we have new stuff coming, and I don't want there to be a regulation change with something. Alright, that needs to be up to level 3 now. That's needs to be up to level 3. We could do this, I guess. But I don't really want to do that until next season. Instead of power unit. We will do that one though in 3 days. So let's see some aero, cost us 5k, doesn't bother me. Right, we're going to skip to the 4th now. As
Okay, we've had the new
Things
parts come
forwarded
through the
to-
fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
as we are now so close to the top. Look how close it is between Mercedes, McLaren, ourselves, Ferrari, Red Bull, Alpine. We're getting to the stage where it could be maxed out cars next season. Williams are climbing themselves up. Nice to see them so high, but I reckon we'll be covered for if there is any regulation change. As you can see, our season has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins, 1, 2, 3 DNFs, 2 21st, a 22nd at Belgium, and the 4th at France. Like, cost us at France. Do remember it? We had a 3 second penalty, and we decided to push, and we didn't get it, so we dropped down to 4th. But yeah, Brazil will be the next one we'll be going to, and I will see you guys there as we are on round 18 next time. Peace out.